Homeowners, you can check this. So if you're going to call a company out to do a tune-up, if they tell you need a full one and you don't, then you're going to spend extra money than what's really needed. We check for two different types of tune-ups that we offer, like what the door would need. It's either a tune-up that is pretty much checking all of the pain points on the door that could have an issue, like rollers, any hinges that are not tied on properly, that are not screwed in properly, any cable fray, any sign of wear on the springs that looks like it's about to break. You know, if you see any kind of separation on coils. He's got a torsion spring setup over here, so what you look at for that versus extension spring setup is a little bit different. But we pretty much diagnose it, and then we tighten down all the hardware on the door, we lubricate all the moving parts. And one of the first things that I do is I check if the door is balanced with the springs to know if we need to do a full tune-up on the door, meaning adding spring recalibration, putting more tension on the springs, so that way the door will be more balanced and you're not putting extra force on the opener, making it work harder than it is designed to. Or the springs are going to be balanced perfectly fine, and then you don't have to do that. What I like to check, and you guys as homeowners, you can check this. So if you're going to call a company out to do a tune-up, if they tell you need a full one and you don't, then you're going to spend extra money than what's really needed. So you check a couple different points. You check around halfway, a quarter, and 3/4 of the way up. You can see the door is not flying up, it's not flying down. It's staying there perfectly fine. I don't have any vice grips on the tracks. My hands are, not on the door holding it up. The door is holding itself up really well. It's very balanced in this position. Then we're gonna bring it down around the half point. And at the halfway open, it's still holding itself up very well. Then we're gonna go to the next area we wanna check. And you can see it's holding itself up very well at that 1/4 open. So at 1/4, 1/2, and 3/4, we have a great balance on the door. That means that we don't need to add any extra turns to the torsion springs.